Okay, another day, another slay. I feel like that's the thing that I say now. I really like yesterday's color scheme, but I want to add some orange because I think it would look cute. Will it read well on camera? No idea, babe. You have no idea. But I'm gonna try it anyway. And if I feel like it's not working, then I might just use Posca markers to like make it, well, pop out a little bit more. I don't know, maybe there's other stuff I can do. I'm not gonna overthink it right now. This notebook is reaching a point where I can't make it lay flat with the, I don't know what you call these, clamps? It's not a clamp. Whatever this is, it's not helping. Also, if it's not like evident, English is not my first language, so please bear with me. Keep in mind that I am not only drawing but speaking in another language. Isn't that incredible? It's like juggling. Do I know what I'm saying right now? No. It is though it's Friday, so the last day this week that I'm going to be doing this. Just nice, so I got some time on the weekend to maybe like process and also just enjoy my life. I feel like I should have made the little thingy on his leg a little bit wider. Don't know what happened with the feet here though. We're gonna keep it moving. I do like how long these legs are. I think they're funny. They're not the same width, which is kind of bothering me. Maybe we'll draw a person next to it. I think that might be fun. Oops. I make the mistake almost always to close the lower part of the head. I think that's partially because I'm so used to drawing on my iPad and mostly using shape instead of line. And I keep forgetting that when you use line, some of the techniques that you have to use are a little bit different, which is fine, but it's like also a little bit annoying when I feel that I know better than this. I'm really digging the different colors. I think they're very, very cute. And I wanna try something We'll see if it works. So I really need to, at some point, do some hand studies. I feel like I used to be really good at drawing them, and then I started using shorthand and drawing them as circles. Because one, I thought it was cute, and two, because it's just like way faster than drawing like actual hands. But they're not as expressive. I think they work in certain contexts, especially if like it's like a maybe like more dense illustration and I'm not necessarily needing the details of the hand to communicate anything. But damn, I miss knowing how to draw them. I think it was such a I think hands can be so expressive. Yeah, wish I had not fully giving up on those. But you know, maybe I'll do a study session at some point while I do it in a recorded video. I don't know. I feel like I might need like actual full, like my full attention to see what it is that I'm doing. I think the orange might be coming out well. So let's keep using it. The reference that I'm using, he has tattoos, and I'm like, I think green would be like a really not green, orange would be like a nice way to do the tattoos now that I'm doing it. I'm not feeling that that's true. But you know, whatever. I think he has like a lighthouse. And I'm not really trying to be precise with what I'm showing, more so just give the suggestion. But I don't think the orange really worked, unfortunately. I don't look at his face. I really like his face. I'm gonna try it. Maybe at a larger way. Oops. Okay, I think that's really cute. And I closed my face when I probably shouldn't have. I think that's cute. So they feel kind of themed now that I'm looking at them, kind of nautical. I think I'm gonna keep using. Maybe for here. Maybe I'll give him like a little bird friend. I feel like a little bird friend would be cute. It's kind of too small, maybe too rate well, but whatever. I really do like this bird. We're just gonna draw some plants because why not? Plants are always so like aesthetically pleasing and like add like a sense, I don't know a sense of what, but like they add something that I can't quite put my words on. That said, I will say I feel like I often don't love to draw them. There's something quite like organic and simplistic about them that I sometimes can find boring. Like, yeah, they're very pretty, but like also they're just plants, you know? Will I probably draw a bunch of plants in multiple future videos? Of course. Of course. What is life if not just full of contradictions? I shouldn't have placed this here. Now I feel like it's gonna bother me now, so I'm probably gonna wrap up this side of the page. I kind of want to highlight the bird. I do think the orange is reading well, but maybe not as well as I would like. I highlight them now or later? Let's swing now. Color wise, I do like the idea of having this blue, but maybe it'll be too similar. Maybe the screen might work. I think so. It's like soft enough to where I don't think it clashes with everything else, but still different enough to like make the bird pop out. I also wonder if maybe using like a gray color to sort of neutralize it would have been kind of nice. I don't see myself using the Poscas now. Maybe I'll try and do like a little something, but like I don't see it. I don't see it that it's gonna happen. What else? I'm gonna take a look at some references that I have on screen. Trying to figure out what do I want from this page. Maybe I'm just not gonna. Oh, see, it's like it's very bad now. I love the sketchbook. It's not a real sketchbook. It's just like a notebook. I love them because they're cheap, which means that I feel super comfortable experimenting with them. But of course, it comes at the cost of not having like the greatest drawing setup, which is fine for the most part. Like, I don't think you always need to have the best materials to like make work. Often I actually find that it's better to have the freedom of things being a little bit meaningless when it comes to being able to push more work out. Definitely think there is a place and time to have nicer sketchbooks, which I do have. And I am using them right now for acrylic painting, wash acrylic, and watercolor, because those are two mediums that I really want to experiment with more. Maybe one day I'll do it on camera, but I don't know. I feel like the drying process, it's quite tedious, especially for me. I find that I'm such a desperate drawer. Like, I want to get everything done super quickly when I am doing stuff in the page. So it's just like a thing that I need to work on, besides like my skills on the medium. Like, that's just like another thing to keep out, which again, it's fun. I find, any moment of learning to be quite interesting. I feel like it's harder to make work when I kind of know what I'm doing, because I think the expectations are just much higher, versus when I'm kind of doing things like this, when I'm like, I don't care, there's no purpose. I also don't really have like a good reason for this to be. I find, that sort of energy to be very fulfilling. It is weird though to be doing this in camera, because I do feel that there's a performative aspect to it. I don't necessarily feel like I'm putting on a show, but there is like a little something in the back of my head or my mind being like, make sure that this is kind of good, even though sometimes it's just not gonna be. And I do like that I am learning to let that feeling be. It's also kind of cool to, in some ways, train my body to help me rather than constantly be against me. And especially like now, like the times that we're living, there's so much anxiety about uncertainty. And I'm like, you know what? It's like a great way to teach myself that skill of being able to persevere without getting dissuaded. I'm forgetting the word that I'm looking for. Essentially, I like the idea of being able to keep pressing forward even with whatever's going on, because at the end of the day, I can't really control much. I mean, none of us can really. Life is just a series of random things that happen to us on this little floating rock that's hurling towards who knows where. Oops. You know, I've found, again, this type of practice does kind of help me deal with some of those feelings when they appear in my art, and also just help me see that, like, it's kind of gonna be fine. Kind of, hopefully. Maybe. Don't think I'm doing a particularly good job of drawing this scene that I'm trying to draw. I'm telling myself that it's okay. This is a little bit more complicated than what I've been drawing thus far, so it does make sense that I'd be struggling a little bit more with it, while I'm also fully trying to have a conversation about what's going on. I really did mess it up though, which is sad. I know that I can draw this, like, for a fact, so sad about it. But also, it's like, fine. I'll always get like a chance to retry. Maybe I should paint his hair so it looks a little bit more evident that he's... Yeah, I think I failed here. I made the arm not look what I wanted it to look like, so I'm trying to see if I can fix that. I'm gonna leave it alone and see if there's like a solution that I can find once I'm, done. I do feel myself not giving up, but kind of being like, whatever, I ruined the page, just draw quickly and get it over with. Which is not great. Ooh, also my light just went out, so hopefully that's okay. I'm gonna try and turn it on again. Oh, so sorry about that. I guess I have to charge it maybe more than what I think I do. I was actually thinking like, oh, I'm gonna charge it once this is done. Yeah, definitely need to charge that. Hopefully the video is still looking somewhat good, but I'm not gonna stop this recording just because of that, See, what was I saying earlier? Unintentional times? I forgot the word. Things are just hard. Things are just hard. And things that you don't think will happen might happen. And that is completely okay. I do wish that I had charged it. I was thinking about it, but it is what it is. I think it's fine. Today is the 16th. Six. I think that's fine. Maybe I'll do just some. Let me try these and see how they look. That looks okay. I kind of like that one better. It's a little bit like a highlighter. Maybe I'll just like do like some of these, which now I've been liking doing. Surprisingly, this notebook takes acrylic markers quite well, which is very nice. Should I do another color? No, I shouldn't. Oh, I was gonna do the opposite, and then I just got distracted and did the same shape. Whatever. I do feel quite okay about this. Drawing. I think I'm gonna end it with this little bird here. And what I might do is a little something, little something. Okay, I think that's it for today. Thank you for sticking through this. Sorry about the light. See ya to the next one. Bye.